Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I am behind in flipping my journal for you, and so I thought I would try and do that today. We are now currently at, um, you know, more than halfway through May. This is April, so I thought I have a little bit of time. We could at least get through half of it. So I don't know how much of this journal is actually done. I don't tend to go back and work on it. After the month is over. I think there's a few blank pages in here. So let's see what we have. This, to start off with, is a little journal from Michael's. It was, I believe, in a set of 3 that I received in Happy Mail. It did not have enough pages in it. It's approximately an A6 size. And they were, 4.5 by 6. So the pages were stapled in and did not have enough pages in it. And so I took 2 of them. I'm trying to find if I have another one. Anyway, I took 2 of them and made 2 signatures. Okay, so you can see I have 2 signatures there. And then I expanded the spine and rebound it into a sewn journal. The staples just don't hold in my experience. So this is another example of you can journal in whatever you have. I was trying to go down again in size, and so this was a really fun experiment for me because this is, I think, the smallest journal I have journaled in for a daily Fobonichi Creative Daily Journal. All right, let me make sure I have you. Let's see if I can get you in a little bit more. Okay. So in the front, I often make a pocket or include a pocket. I like to stick things in there that I know I'm going to use that month. Let's say we have a birthday, or let's say we have something. And this was just the, like a business envelope that I made into a pocket and covered with some paper. This is a old Happy Planner, divider that I tipped in for the start of my month. I like to do that when it works out. And you can see the tape's kind of janky. Okay, here we go. So this is April 1st. Gosh, where were we? This is the end of our trip. So Rue and I went back to look at some colleges, and I believe this is the end. This is coming back. So here's a picture of us on the airplane, obviously. And I just tipped in a little, this is like one of the tags, luggage tag. And I didn't journal on it, but I put it in there. And then I just wrote about the time, like we missed the hotel. We left the hotel. We missed the breakfast. We drove to the airport almost on empty, like the light was on and everything, but I had prepaid for the gas, on an empty tank. So I was like rolling on fumes. Anyway, and I just snapped a picture of my girl working in the airport. And I just put, I'm always amazed at her maturity, and for both my kids, they've done this when I did the same trip with my boy, just logging on and doing the work as we're on the road. So anyway, it just speaks to kind of their functioning, I guess, and just, I don't know, all their hard work's like paying off. It's just awesome to see. So, we finally left Arkansas, made our way to Seattle. Oh yeah, so our flight was delayed. Yep, we had to wait over 3 hours. So she had a good time to log on. So, and then my husband picked up Buddy. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. So that was the first. Okay. This is the second. And so Saturday. Okay, so we were going to stay for the weekend. Our initial plans were to stay through the weekend. We had to get her home because that's why we had to fly home this day. We had to cut our trip a little short. She actually had an interview this day for school, so for some scholarships. So I finished the March journal. There we go. And I made this April journal and I filmed it. I didn't realize the dates were wrong until about halfway, or half of them. So I did go back and fix them. So you can go back and watch that lovely journal making process. I screw up on every one. I make a mistake on every single one. It's okay. I obviously cleaned this day, got unpacked, all that kind of stuff. It is nice coming home on a day before you have to. Oftentimes we push it and we fly home at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Sunday night, and we hit work, back to real life on Monday. So it felt good there it is. It felt good to be home and readjusted, had a relaxing day, cleaned the house, I watched Netflix in my room. Yep. Okay. Sunday, slept okay. Oh, had some NyQuil, congested, unloaded dishes, oatmeal, blah, 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 filmed, March flips. Yeah, I'm always having a slow time loading. I had that happen this week too. And yeah, that's fine. And then we had pizza night. We watched Pisidian on Netflix, I think, if I remember. Oh my goodness. My husband went down and picked up my aunt's boat. At the Nautical Museum. They had donated it to the Nautical Museum years ago. And then, anyway, she passed in February. And so they asked if we wanted it back in the family, basically. And this is a Sabbath that she grew up sailing in the bay where my dad grew up sailing. I grew up sailing. My kids grew up sailing. This is like the same type of boat, and they number them as they're made. This was number 27 of all time. So it's a beautiful, beautiful boat. So it's now in our garage. So I don't know what we're going to do with it at this point. So it's now like a family joke of like, okay, now what are we going to do? So, all right. So this is Monday the 4th. Yeah, just back to work. I had to go through all the emails and deal with insurance stuff again. Yeah, I'm not a fan, but it is part of life. So, and I just put what the hail. It's freezing and it was hailing and wind. It's so crazy. I went to the market after work. This is usually what I do, like a Monday market run after work. That's kind of my schedule. So it was freezing, and we had chili and last night's pizza for dinner, and then oh yeah. So I often note in here the differences between my husband's work and mine. So my husband had a work meeting, and they were just like so grateful for the work that he's doing and whatever. And as a reward, they bought him plane tickets to go see my son sail back east. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay. So anyway, I put hashtag I need a new job. So it's just crazy to me. Like literally today, that's why I only have a little bit of time. We're going to like a work potluck for my job. So yeah, anyway, watching a little bit of March Madness, Kentucky versus North Carolina. Kentucky won. It was a great game. And my daughter worked after school. She was home at 7:30. So she goes like from school straight to work. So, all right. The next day is Tuesday and I'm sick. So I went to work with zero voice. It makes for a long day. And the new hire from the week before, when I wasn't in the office at all, was supposed to come back this day and like MIA. Like not showing up, didn't return phone calls or emails. I mean, it wasn't anything of me. I didn't have any contact at all, but I was just like, what is happening? So I put, I'm living off of hot tea and lozenges. Had a light schedule, so, and some cancellations. And then here's this beautiful little teacup. This is from Lynn, and I put, this is my tea. It says, find strength in knowing that you can make a difference in the world. And I just love that. So little coffee weasel from Emmylou Arts. This is a piece of art I've had for years. It's out of an art journal. Like it's an actual project. I actually pulled it because I wanted to do this as a project, like in a group, in a class, but I never have made it. And I love this. This just spoke to me today. So I put, this is pretty much how I feel. I have no voice. And I've never had a headache like this. I came home and I cooked chicken and stir fry for them. And I had ice cream and went to bed, and I put feeling crappy. So, all right. The next day is sick. This one's from Pam. I just love those eyes. I don't think that's what she meant it for, but so I had to sleep downstairs. I was coughing and hoping he could sleep. When I woke up, he was already gone. So here's my tea. Oh my goodness. This is like so cool to kind of look back on. So my daughter got a call today from the University of Montana. They will follow up again on Tuesday. I made tea with a recipe from a client that gave me a certain recipe to help me feel better, and it did. My husband got the van back today. Oh my gosh, he was so excited. That's just been a long story. And yeah, so he got it back, and he's going to continue working on it. He's making it into, a travel trailer. So, And I put things are getting real. Rue got her cap and gown in the mail today, and we must have had hamburgers for dinner. Or they must too. I'm sure I'm drinking tea and whatever. So, okay. The next day is Thursday. 74 degrees. This is like this day it's hailing, right? Crazy weather, 74 degrees and sunny. Beautiful, beautiful. I got coffee. I put crappy coffee, so I must have bought it. I don't remember where, but it was no good. I put full day at work. And I said, oh, and I'm all done and I'm leaving for the weekend. Nice. And we must have gotten subs at work. I often order on a day when my workers are there, and I try to order. Anyway, my daughter's been studying for her AP Calc, and she got 100% on the test today. She has 2 more tests and a paper due tomorrow. So, it's just the crunch of the semester, right? It's pretty heavy. So look who's back, you guys. We heard Rico this morning. I put Rico in quotes. I hadn't actually seen him. We had definitely heard him. He is tinkering again, actually on the neighbor's fireplace on their chimney, right? So I said this morning, spring is here. I'm so excited. And I did get the new pack of stickers this day, which I think I showed you guys this because I remember that video. Okay, this is Friday. I got coffee at Target, so that means Starbucks, right? So I went and I got my nails done. Oh, because I went to urgent care. I was sick enough to go to urgent care, and a new one opened. It was totally weird. Anyway, it was amazing. I walked in. It was super fast. Like, no problem. She's like, I'm not giving you meds. You don't need anything. Here's some cough syrup. I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, you have a cold. And I'm like, awesome. That's what I thought. And she's like, but you do have, it's like a laryngitis, and I get bronchial stuff very easily. So I did want to go check it out. And she's like, no, you feel good. You just have no voice, like a laryngitis, but not anything bronchial. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But she did give me an inhaler if I needed it, but I never filled that prescription. So that was nice just to get kind of verification of like, my body's doing what it's supposed to be doing. I'm sick, but I'm working through it. Let's just, so anyway, I went to Target. I got coffee at Target. We obviously had pizza, movie night. Oh, my lashes. And then watched Any Given Sunday. So about football, obviously. And then, so I said here, I went to the new urgent care. I'm so impressed, fast and friendly and easy. She said, I have a cold. I love it. Yeah. And a prescription to deal with the laryngitis, no concerns regarding, what, and he told me not to talk. Oh my God, that was the best. Yeah. Yeah. They're like, please don't talk, like try and be, and I was like, yeah, that's just not even possible. I literally, that's what I do, but that's okay. So my husband flew to South Carolina today to be with the boy, and he had a delayed flight. He finally made it to the boy's house. They had dinner, and he needed to borrow a car because he got to the airport. His flight was delayed, and so he missed his rental pickup. Like, they were closed, and so he ended up canceling the rental, and then, but silliness. So my husband sent updates from the water. He got to go out on the water in the coach's boat. It's so cool. Or in another, not in the coach's boat, in another person's boat, not in the coach's boat. That would be inaccurate information and not allowed. So it was not in the coach's boat. It was in a person's boat next to the coach. Like, he could see them. He was out on the water, is my point. So they sailed really well. The boys sailed really well. They ended up in first place. So super exciting. Oh gosh. Yeah, I got I got a text today, a message from a friend from high school who is traveling with his son's team to play football in like a division playoff or something. I don't know. And he's like, I think I'm next to your house. Like, I think the sign says your city, is like 7 miles away. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're like 15 minutes from me. And he's like, do you have any time? Like, this is so short notice, and I was like, of course. And so we met downtown and had lunch and just walked around. And we were trying to remember the last time we saw each other. And I'm pretty sure it was maybe our 10-year reunion, but it could have not, I mean, like we literally couldn't remember. We both said we were there and we would have not seen each other. But anyway, it was amazing to catch up and hear about his family. And it was just so cool. So, my daughter, had, oh, she worked and then she had a scholarship call, um, the follow up to the interview, right? This was the next step of it. So she keeps progressing in the steps. So pretty cool. Finish the crown. We finished the crown tonight. Season 5 doesn't start for a while, apparently. Like, now what? Now what? So anyway, all right. The next day is Sunday the 10th. And what is happening? I obviously had coffee this day. The boy and the Cougar team sailed amazing. They're headed to nationals. So exciting for him and his crew. They make an amazing team and he is just like loving it. So pretty cool. Oh, I paid the bills. I must have done paperwork and housework this day. Oh, and this is the day. You have seen me create this on camera. It took me forever. So this is the day my Rue got her first tattoo. And so we went, she designed it and everything. She's been waiting since her birthday in February. Just schedule wise, we couldn't get in. So today was the day. Yep. So sweet. So that's that. And then my husband came home tonight and I picked him up and brought him home. Let's see. Oh, I thought I was thinking about something the last time he traveled. No, this was just nothing. Brought him home. So glad he's home. He had a great trip. He was so excited to go. So grateful that he had that opportunity. All right, Monday is the 11th. No school this week for Rue. She's on spring break. So I went to the gym. I went to work. Regular day for us working folks. And oh, I actually went to the gym after work. I have not been in 2 weeks. This was crazy. So I had not been in 2 weeks because of the vacation, and then I was sick, right? So I went today. I was completely lightheaded, like almost passed out at the gym. And I was like, what is going on? I barely was able to move or ride the bike. It was crazy. The coach was like, why don't you just like not do the workout? Why don't you just see if you can move a little bit on the bike? I was dying. Not even joking. I was like, what is happening? So concerned, like not happy, like really. Anyway, have faith in yourself, your courage and your strength, your fighter, and you've got this. This was a quote that came up and I printed it and sent it to my Rue. And I just put feeling the stress and the days and the pressure on Rue. We all just are praying that things for her is happening. Praying the best thing for her is happening. Because we don't know, right? We don't know what the best thing is. Sometimes we think we know, but anyway, so, and it's so stressful at this time with her injury and not being able to play and the college apps and just wanting to figure it out. So we had chili and cheese and chips for dinner. This is Tuesday the 12th and I went to work. My daughter had her call with the keeper coach today from Montana. Pretty exciting, yet also not perfect. You know, she's playing the cards she's dealt is what I wrote. So I just put so proud of her and they want another call next week. So today is the day I went and got my new tattoo. And then this is the quote from Buddha. It says, the trouble is you think you have time. So yeah, I got a text. She texted me and she's like, we have an opening today. I was like, I'm in. I'm in. So I rearranged some stuff, dropped off Happy Meal today, mailed out some more packages. All right. Wednesday, work day went well. I had a great cup of tea. I'm still healing. Like my voice was still, this is when you guys heard me. No voice still, very, very hoarse. So this is the new stamp from Ukraine. I think it's cool. So I printed up a big picture of it and put it on there. And I just want to make pretty things. And, oh, I brought home like sushi and pho from this marketplace we have for dinner for them. Okay, this is the 14th. And, oh, I know what we did. It's Thursday. I went over to my friend's house, who is my jewelry dealer. Who sells plunder, and she had a gathering that night. So it was fun. I had no plans after work, and so I went over to her house. There was wine and cheese and the whole thing, charcuterie boards, all the stuff. And I ended up buying some jewelry, of course. and got to visit with my friends, which I, obviously enjoy. I love this little cat cup here. And then I said, is it almost Friday yet? It was a busy day at work, super productive. My husband is crazy at work right now, ate a late lunch, so he came home and relaxed. So, oh, excuse me. I called as I was leaving work and I was like, are we doing dinner? Like, because I'll come home and cook some dinner or whatnot. And he had eaten late. So I was like, I'm going to go then visit with the girls. So my daughter went out with her boyfriend and I put just another Thursday. So, and there's my energy fizz from the day. I like the grapefruit, although we have watermelon right now, which I think is my favorite. All right. And then this is Friday, the 15th. I just put slow morning. I slept in and journaled, and my daughter took me to get my car, and which was finally ready, which was nice. I went to Target at the last minute for Easter goodies, and then I went to work. And then after work, I went to the gym. Oh, and we did a workout called Fight Gone Bad. It's exactly as it sounds. That's why it has the name. It was horrible. And if you don't remember this, not too long ago, I was feeling so lightheaded. Well, the medicine they had given me at urgent care to help with the cold was a pill. Yeah, definitely causes lightheadedness and dizziness and all sorts of things. And I was like, oh, we won't be taking that any longer. So unfortunately, I literally took it one day and I have a full bottle of it left, but I'm like, I can't not be functioning or be working out. That's crazy. So, this day we got to celebrate my daughter just late, for her birthday. Obviously, her birthday was in February, you guys. It's April. But it's just been crazy. So we took her out for a nice dinner with her boyfriend, and then, we got her flowers, and then, we had movie night, and she chose Top Gun because she loves me so much. It was so silly. We were going to go to a movie, and then that didn't work out well. We're like, we'll go later. And so we watched a movie at home, and then, oh my gosh, she chose Top Gun because of me, and I just love her so much for it. So you guys, that's the 15th. That is halfway through the month of April, and we will leave you there. And I will flip the second half in a second video, okay? So this sweet little thing is from Pam, and I just love her. I just put her on the front there. So I'll probably still add 2022 down here. But so yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's the first half of April. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope you're journaling. I hope you're creating or documenting your days, however you like to do it. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.